Hey fight fans, are you ready to elevate the fight night experience? Because with my partners at DraftKings, you can elevate your excitement to the next level by getting a little skin in the game. Right now, get a no sweat bet up to $1,500 with a $5 deposit from new customers. That's right, you will get a bonus bet back in the amount of your original bet if your first pick doesn't hit. Download the DraftKings app right now. When you sign up, use my promo code SONNEN. At DraftKings, the crown is yours. That's right. New customers that deposit just $5 get a no sweat bet up to $1,500. If that first bet doesn't hit, no sweat. You will get the original amount back in a bonus bet. Stay in on the action and check out DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers, use my promo code SONNEN and deposit just $5 to get a no sweat bet up to $1,500. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Ooh, Sean Strickland, boy, this is just getting more and more interesting. I didn't realize this. It's right in front of my face, but I didn't realize it. And Sean's mad. Sean Strickland is angry. Now, what do you do with that when you fight angry? When you fight angry for your first time ever, what is that like? Because you have the right to resist me. I'm saying that Sean Strickland angry is a very scary proposition that Paulo Costa is going to go and have to deal with. And by the way, for 5 rounds, which I will tell you does surprise me. I've never had anything in the sport that I've ever resisted. I'm very open to it, but I remember where I was when Steven Morocco called me and told me, he thought I already knew, he wanted my comment on it. I didn't already know. He called and informed me that main events, even non-title fights, would be 5 rounds. And I remember thinking, that's not going to work for a variety of reasons. And not only did it work, it was never even resisted, ever. The most resistance I gave might have been my surprise when Steven told me that. But now it's getting changed even to co-main events. So I'm just saying, imagine yourself in Sean Strickland's spot. The same job, but you're going to do it 70% longer that you didn't want to do in the first place, right? That's what Sean's upset about. He wants to fight Drakus. And that wasn't the case. I don't know that Sean even valued the world title when he had it. You know, when he went to fight Izzy, it didn't have to do with the world title. The world title was up for grab. But he wanted the fight. He wanted a fight. So the fight was a little bit of short notice, and it's the main event. Oh, by the way, the title's on the line. You got to fly out to Australia, and you got to get licensed to that commission. Can you do it and make weight and the whole bit? And he said, yeah, but if you would have removed that title, he still would have said, yeah. So when he got it, when he was doing those interviews and telling you guys, man, this doesn't really mean a lot to me, and I show up to fight, I show up to compete, he was telling you the truth, and then when it was gone, he missed it. He's a human being, and all he wants is that title back. And not being given the opportunity has upset him. So you're going to see Sean Strickland for the first time fighting angry. You haven't seen that. You've seen every version of Sean you can think of. You've seen new Sean, you've seen long-haired Sean. You saw title fight Sean, you saw 3-round Sean, you saw undercard Sean, you saw 170-pound Sean and 185-pound Sean, but you've never seen an angry Sean. And if you believe that emotion is going to get in his way and be a detriment, go ahead. I mean, for most guys, like, it's a 50-50 and nobody really knows, including Sean. He doesn't know if he's going to have his best performance. If he knew angry Sean was better than non-angry Sean, he'd gotten angry every time. He didn't try to put himself in this position. He just is genuinely angry. I happen to think he's going to be sharper and more dangerous than ever in that situation, but I also think that Paulo Costa is going to fight different than you've ever seen him. He made some changes. He came out to Vegas and trained at the PI. What do we make of that? And why? And we don't ever have real specifics. We can just tell that he wasn't getting the outcomes that he wanted, and he was willing to take a bigger risk for a potentially bigger reward by making sacrifices. So you have 2 guys that aren't happy. One's angry at the situation and the other is unhappy with his current results and wants to improve them. I'm just sharing, like, you've got a real fight on your hands here, and they didn't go out and promote this one. They did not go out and do what they are so good at doing, but that doesn't change what's on the line. And it doesn't change that a 5-round proposition with either one of those guys is very, very intimidating. If you look at Paulo Costa and you watched him weigh in today, you saw how sucked down he was. He's going to look so good tomorrow. I mean, he's going to be 210 pounds. He'll be somewhere right in that 206 to 210 come tomorrow night. He's going to be a heavyweight that Sean's going to have to contend with for up to 25 minutes. It's a really great fight. And I don't want it to be under the radar. I don't want people to miss it. I don't. Because it wasn't promoted by them and because it wasn't discussed, many people don't know that it's 5 rounds. So I'm trying to bring you some information that you didn't previously have. I'm also trying to set the table so that when you sit down and you watch this, there is a lot on the line in this match.